Hey guys, I'm Jeremy. No. I opened this place up as a dream to bring East Coast nostalgia to the Tucson desert. We have nothing like it here in town. We have nowhere to breathe. We want some blatant, in your face, just raw New York style vibes. So I opened up this deli and it all started back in the Bronx. Come over here. So it started with this fella, his name's Stuart Kneller. He was my grandfather, a hell of a human being. He owned a label shop, like a label factory. He's from the Bronx, and so every time when I was in New York, I was split growing up here, Queens and Long Island. So I was kind of coast to coast, back and forth. So we'd hit up a Delicatessen every morning, get a pork roll, get a bagel with lox. His thing was white fish on bagel. That's why we call it Stewie's breakfast on the menu. It was his favorite breakfast, and so it's a little homage to him. They're always here looking down. We do things very particularly from scratch, the way that I was raised doing it, the way my great-grandmother taught me how to do it, and my grandmother taught me how to do it in the kitchens of New York. So I'm bringing that Kneller's style to you. We pickle carrots, we pickle beets, we pickle everything. This is actually my great-grandmother Raisy. She was famous in the Bronx for cooking. I mean, she had people over every night. There was constantly cooking in her kitchen. She didn't not cook, and she was great at it. You walk in and it just smells like schmaltz, warmth, love. It's great. Knish is like a pillow of comfort in house-made pastry dough, mashed potatoes, caramelized onion, a lot of thyme, and some seasoning. It's a dying art. Places are closing left and right. Jonas Schimmel was the first one to bring it from Eastern Europe to the Bronx. He just literally was an old man in the 1880s, rolling around a cart, selling hot knish with deli mustard. It was awesome. But he opened up his brick and mortar in Southeast Manhattan on Houston Street called Jonas Schimmel's Knish Bakery. And that opened up in 1910. Ever since then, knish blew up for years, and since the 70s and 80s, they've been dying. So it's sad to see, every time I go back to New York, I see these places closed down left and right. Knish shop on the corners closed, a Delicatessen's closing. The kids aren't wanting to take it over. So I kind of replicated that old dog in Jonas Schimmel and brought it here out in the farmers markets and on the streets of downtown Tucson. I would bring around a cart booth set up, and I would sell hot knish to order. And that's kind of what started the buzz for Kneller's Delicatessen. It was like, people would be like, there's some guy downtown, or he's at this event, or he's at the farmer's market at St. Philip's and he's selling hot knish. It's crazy, and people didn't believe it. Like, I would have old ladies fight each other for the last knish. I literally had to break up like 2 old ladies. I was like, the lady was in a wheelchair and she was like cursing at the lady behind her. She's like, I'm buying all these knish. And she bought the last of them, and the lady behind her waited like 20 minutes in line.
Oh my God.
And she was so pissed. So you rarely see it this side of the Mississippi, especially. So I wanted to bring that fresh potato pastry early in the morning. Grab a box for your crew at work. It's the best gift you can give someone. Pastrami being like the Holy Testament for New York Jewish delis, to know that you are the real deal. Couldn't sleep all night when I was doing a pop-up, and I was brining my own pastrami, bringing it to the farmer's market, and I was gonna do a hot pastrami sandwich on rye. Sweating bullets setting up. The line starts to just line up before I even open. And this old lady from the Bronx, she's like, you got pastrami? It's like, yeah, I got pastrami today. I'm like, I'm almost ready, give me 1 second. She's just staring me down. I'm just sweating, and it's the winter. I serve up the pastrami, I slice it to order. It looks good, it's pink, it's hot, it smells delicious. I give her sandwich, it's 25 bucks. She was pretty pissed off about that. She's like, I haven't had a pastrami sandwich in 45 years. She hasn't been back to the Bronx. So she takes a bite in front of me. There's a line of like probably 15 people waiting to get a pastrami sandwich, and they're all watching her, and it's like this big cinematic moment of my pop-up cart career, I guess. She takes a bite, and she's just chewing and chewing and chewing. And I'm like lady, say something, please. Like, I need to know what's up. And she's like, thank God we have pastrami. And then the whole crowd behind her were just like, oh, like ready for the real deal. So when I saw her enjoy that pastrami in front of me, that's when I knew I had something. Shortly after that day of making pastrami at the farmer's market, I think things just fell in line. People believed in me. I was buzzing. It was a sold out day every day. And I was very fortunate to find someone who truly believed in me to help me build this brick and mortar and make this thing happen. And the community, I think, is thankful for it. Pastrami it can be made two ways. A lot of people use brisket and brine it for 10 days, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for a month. A brine for at least 3 weeks is perfect. It just soaks up the perfect amount of brine in the meat. It's denser, it's fattier, it's juicier. It just has the perfect texture after a 3-week brine. And then it's rubbed down with spices such as coriander, mustard seeds, brown sugar, salt, sometimes cloves or some other spices if you want to get creative with it. There's never a correct ratio of spices or like a mixture of spices, but I've figured out what works for us. And so pastrami is smoked. A lot of people get that mixed up with corned beef. Corned beef is braised all day. The best wood, in my opinion, is pecan. This is our holy grail here, pastrami Reuben. We got our house Jewish style rye, 3-week brine pastrami, smoked all night, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese melted, and house Russian dressing. Usually sell it every day. No way. Nope. Lox is my favorite breakfast in the world. Bagel, schmear, lox, onion, capers, lemon juice. I would eat that as my last meal if I needed to choose. There's a place called Russ and Daughters in Southeast Manhattan that I used to go to when I was a kid with my grandfather. They're of old dinosaur delicatessen and appetizing, and they had the thinnest, best, lightly cured Nova-style lox. Best I've ever had. I really wanted to grasp that same exact style, that feeling of biting into that thinly, almost sashimi-like lox. We cured in-house with my secret recipe cure, salt, bath. So we don't smoke it, because I think smoking takes away the flavor of the salmon. Still a great process of doing lox, but I like it Nova, salt, bath, cured. And we use juniper, we use a ton of dill, and some other spices as well. That makes a lovely little lox bagel in the morning.
He usually leaves a list up there, and I'll do pretty much everything we serve. I do the one of my favorites is the whitefish smoked salad, potato salad, chicken salad, the harissa carrots. All of that's usually me. I usually stage it or put it together. They do a lot during the day too, but they focus more on service. My job is to make sure they have the stuff they serve.
Jeremy, when I was working at Thunder Canyon Brewery. It's now Brick Box Brewery. I was the head chef at Thunder Canyon. At that time, Jeremy was doing a food cart with Bob Marquez. We both basically worked out of the same kitchen and became pretty good homies. He's a very relatable guy, nice guy, and he knows his stuff.
This food brings people back to home, to memories of their childhood. That's what it does for me, so I'm assuming it does it for other people, especially when I see people light up when they see our case of knish full, or they see chopped liver in the deli case, or they see us slicing corned beef on our slicer. It's just, we're bringing that nostalgia back to them. This dude comes 3 times a week, dude. He's like 80 years old. He just comes, he's like, you got chopped liver? I'm like, we got you, Johias. Johias is his name, Johias. He's got this weird, crazy beard. No stash, just the beard. And he like shaves it down and he just eats bagel chips and chopped liver and orange juice. That's it. Every time he comes. It's my knish. This is where we keep all of our local Vera Earl Ranch beef. High quality, grass-fed, free-range beef, best of the best. We are one of the only delis in the country that brines our own pastrami in-house and corned beef. These are our bread and butter. Persian cucumber pickles with the secret brine. I'm not gonna talk about it.